How you doing there, folks? Welcome back to another episode of Ear Candy. We're here doing a special edition for our good friends B12 Promotions, B12 Entertainment. We're going to interview some of the bands that are coming up in their local gig, and we're also doing it with one of our other collaborators, HMV. As you can see, we're down here in the store. The crowds are gathering, as you can see. They were here with Mixed Signals. We've got a gig coming up in very soon with B12. It's Whiteout in December the 7th, is that correct?
Yep, that's right. Looking forward to it. We're playing at Audio. I don't know much of the details yet, to be honest. I don't think any of us do.
Just going to show up, have a good fun. Yeah, play a good set. Just enjoy it. Make a return to Audio.
Well, this is actually your return to Let's Have It, because we interviewed you at Breakthrough. We did. It was the first time we crossed paths. So, yeah, return to the channel, guys. So, did you watch it the last time?
Yeah,
Be truthful now, because Tuesday count, mate. I get money for that. So.
No, we did. We had it on. I think as soon as it came out, we all went into my bit and we put it on and we cringed at ourselves watching all the interviews and all that.
Do you get that? See, when you're watching yourself back, do you cringe?
A wee bit. Aye.
Yeah, I can never watch myself on camera. It's the chins, mate. See, when I see the chins, I'm like, nah, turn that off.
No, we were laughing because we were watching the full video and it was like one of the first bands came on, and then you can just hear us like walking onto stage behind, and you can just hear the intro to one of our songs, and then all you can hear is us behind. It's just a big wall of noise.
It's that, see that venue, like you can't escape the sound anywhere you go.
No.
You can't escape the sound.
You'd have to go upstairs if you wanted to.
Aye. You'd have to go outside or something. You would have to go outside. Because we done the Sleeping Giants there and it was just mayhem. You can hear a thing, man. It was just mayhem. So tell us a bit about yourselves. You called Mixed Signals. How did you get started?
So we all met at uni. We all lived down in Ayr. We went to UWS to study commercial music. I'm the only one that's left now, but the rest of the guys are still studying there. So we all met. We're friends for a couple of years. Played in different projects, and then just thought we went to play a gig for Ben back at his hometown in Lanark. He wanted a band to come and do some covers with him and play some of his originals, so we did that and just never stopped playing together. We've just been playing since. Started writing.
So how long you been together?
About a year now.
About a year. Well, rehearsing for the gig that I played, it was probably about a year. But as properly Mixed Signals, maybe since March. So in terms of the band, not really that long, to be honest. It's been quite a new thing for us.
So I've actually seen you live. You'll be the only band here I've actually seen live today. So I thought you were great when me seeing you live. It was me and my co-host Danny, who's unfortunately no ways today. We loved it, but we love this kind of stuff anyway. We love the independent scene, and you definitely made an impact that day. You were definitely banging, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
What was your kind of inspiration to getting? What's your kind of style? Where's your inspiration, your style come from?
I think the style varies a lot. Because Ben's been writing songs since he was like 15. So our song that just got released the other day.
You're the Noel Gallagher.
I'd like to be.
Yeah, he thinks he is.
He's the one he spits the dummy like he's all gone, man. I do everything anyway.
No, Ben's that's the song we released on Friday just back then. Ben wrote when he was like 15, and we've been working with that. But we've all got different styles. Ben's a lot like Noel Gallagher. He loves that kind of stuff, and I'm a bit rooted into heavier stuff like Biffy Clyro and Foos and all that kind of stuff. So
you have a mixture. He's a walking kind of mixture.
Very different kind of backgrounds and very different tastes. And I mean, for instance, I've been drumming for a while, but I was trained in funk. Like I wasn't ever trained in rock music, but I came to rock music and I started in this band. And after working with several other projects, and it was so different, you know. And I think everyone's different kind of backgrounds helps them create this sound that we're kind of building.
Yeah, it's a bit like Dave Grohl. A lot of his beats, especially with Nirvana, came from funk and things like that.
Stuff, yeah.
Especially the Smells Like Teen Spirit. That was a funk tune, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's good that you can take a bit of each genre and you can mix it into your own style, which clearly you do. Let's say I've seen you live.
No, we love that. We're striving to write lots of different stuff. We don't like playing the same stuff over and over and having the same versions of songs coming out.
So you just want to keep churning out and churning out?
Wherever comes, like our third single that's not been announced. It's very different. It's not as heavy. It's a bit more laid back.
So what was the single you've just released there? Give yourselves a free plug.
We just released Destination Unknown. I know. We just released Destination Unknown on all streaming platforms. Came out last Friday. Please stream it. It's great. Yeah.
So go check it out, folks. Get it on every streaming platform. Go and check them out. So what do you envision for the future? What's your plans?
We want to keep building on it, keep working up our way throughout Glasgow. We want to, this year especially, want to move out of Glasgow, try to get to some different cities in Scotland or even England if we'd be allowed to. We would love to go down to London and stuff like that. So we're slowly planning ahead, seeing what we can do, but mostly just trying to get music out just now, just trying to get heard by people. We're very fortunate to our first song do really well on Spotify, and the streams were amazing. So we're trying to capitalise off of that just now and see if we can grab the attention of people. That's
it, you've just got to keep plugging away, because you never know where the break's going to come from. You never know what city it's going to come from. You just keep plugging away and just keep plugging away and keep doing what you're doing. You'll do brilliant. So the next thing coming up for you is the B12 gig, Whiteout.
We're doing a stop at King Tut's next week.
Nice one.
So we're doing a Saturday night on the 16th. 16th, next Saturday night, King Tut's, which will be great fun. If you're free, please come down.
Where can people get tickets for that?
Yeah.
On your socials?
Yeah, on our socials. Links are all in the bio, as well as the Whiteout Festival with B12, which will be great fun as well. Our Instagram is Mixed Signals Official Band. And yeah, Facebook's the same. You can find it all linked together. We've got a link tree on our socials, and our Spotify's just Mixed Signals.
Well, guys, this has been Mixed Signals. Go over to all their socials, check them out. Go over, get streaming, listening to their music, and if you can, get a ticket and go and see these guys. I've seen them live, and they are fantastic. Well, lads, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you for having us.
No doubt, I'll see you again.
Right.
I'm really not the spokesperson, but I'm going to try.
How you doing there, folks? This is back with Apparatus.
How you
Get a
doing?
big man here. What's your name?
I'm Oshin. I'm the drummer. I'm not the front person. That's the front person. But I'm going to.
So the big man just grabbed the mic, thinking he was a star here. So, guys, Apparatus. You work with one of your close friends, B12 Entertainment. You're doing a gig with him on the 7th of December, Whiteout Festival.
Yeah.
So tell us how that came about, how yours came about, what's your inspirations and things like that.
I guess we'll start with how we came about.
Yeah.
So these two, Max and Ryan, were playing this school talent show thing for Christmas, and they were looking for a drummer. And it just so happened that I was also trying to do the talent show. So then we kind of just merged about 2 years ago. So we started off just me, him, and Max in his conservatory, just trying to write songs after the gig, and then we eventually got my twin sister in here. It was quite a funny story.
You're twins?
Yeah, we're twins. do you want to say how you came about?
Well, it was a bit of an accident. He forgot to send a file over to him because they were recording something. He was like, Nova, can you go on my computer and send me this big file? And then I was on the phone, and then for some reason me having singing experience got brought up, and then Ryan was like, "What do you mean we're gonna sing our own bloody tune?" And then it all just kept going together at school, and then we played one show, tried to play our own stuff at a school gig, and we got our drum kit and amps dragged off stage because we weren't allowed to.
Seriously?
And then look at us now, yeah.
Wow. So, how long have you been going for?
A little over a year, is that right? The first gig was March.
First gig was March. Where was the first gig?
Ivory Blacks.
Ivory Blacks, nice one. So what's your roles in the band? Drummer, we know you, big man.
I'm the drummer, yeah.
I'm the guitarist. Bass.
I sing, yeah, I'm vocals. Front man, I'd like to think so.
I love how you're front man. Yeah. Or the feminist gone mental. Right, so you've been together for about a year, you started doing gigs. How many gigs have you done together?
Probably around 15. You'd have to count. You have to sit and count. No, because you'd count here, wouldn't you? Yeah. And then I'd count your living room in your at your party. Yeah. I mean, there's about 30 people there, so yeah.
Broadcast 2, Sleazy 2, SWG 3,
So you did poetry club?
That's 6 that I'm counting.
We've done more than 6. We've done about 10. Courtney, you'd know.
You're doing well for a year in. That's a lot of gigs.
We forgot about Apparatus. We put on a gig ourselves at Room 2. That was a treat. That was so much fun.
So have you supported anybody? Has it all been part of festivals and things?
We're trying to get a support, like a supporting act for some bands. But it's slow going.
Yeah, the industry's big into it.
So
if you could support somebody, who'd be the biggest person?
High Fade.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
High Fade. Explain your answer there, because all you said at the same time.
Okay,
They're just we fanboys, honestly.
Why not? So High Fade, they're this like funk band from Edinburgh. And them two went to go see them. I'll let you guys explain, since you were talking to them firsthand.
I mean, it's just a big inspiration of the band. Well, so a lot of aspects of bands. We went to see them, and
You just loved it. Yeah. Fanboying. Are they total fanboys?
Oh yeah.
Total fanboys. You don't look impressed.
I think it was the best gig I've ever been to in my life ever. The coolest guys. Yeah. And then we've got a song coming out on the 15th of November.
Nice.
Called Void of Consequence, which is kind of funk rock. It's a little faster than the other stuff we've released. A little funkier. And they definitely inspired that. I mean...
So that was the next question. Who is your biggest, what's your style? Because I've unfortunately not seen you yet.
I'm doing a forward. All of us have vastly different music tastes. And Apparatus is just like an attempt to try and like fuse it together. So let's start with Max, because I think he's got the most like eclectic like sort of.
I mean, the music we play, I don't listen to at all. My music taste, oldies. I like the oldies.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna say.
I was gonna say, because I'm nearly 40, mate. So my oldies is different for your oldies.
This guy says, "Oh, I don't like a lot of the songs we play and what we write." But really, see the songs that we all come together on. They're really bizarre because they'll have so many genres sprinkled in. Like one of the songs.
So it's just a bit of everything.
Yeah.
And then a mixing pot.
You're into like.
I'm into all sorts. Like,
I mean, he says that.
Me and him are into like some of the heavier metal stuff.
So like them two, it's a mix between like, your quote unquote heavy metal, and then like you listen to like drum and bass and jazz, and then so they kind of fuse together, and then I like mostly just like punk stuff, and they all hate it.
You look at the punk. Like we've had like the Frubs on our podcast before and things like that. My friends with them. You remind me of them. But
like, so it's a bit difficult sometimes, like fusing it all together. Like, but I know, I think sometimes
it works, but that's the main thing.
I'd say most of the time.
I'd hope to think so. It works.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. You wouldn't be here if it didn't. So you've got a single released on the 15th.
Yeah.
So it's not far away. Is this the first?
No, this will be the third one. Yeah.
Third one. So give it a free plug.
Right. Okay. So, right. So, Void of Consequence. It's coming out on the
15th of November. On Spotify and
next week.
Next week. On
5 days.
Spotify and Amazon Music and YouTube, on everything. Everything's streaming everywhere. Void of Consequence. Apparatus on any streaming service.
Yeah, and we're changing the cover, so don't get confused, because we had a bit of an argument over that one, but it's still coming out on that day.
We've also got another 2 songs in the making, which will hopefully be either out before the end of this year or just early next year. So we're just finishing the mixing and everything. So
been hard at work.
Hard at work, yeah. Well, not us, the engineers that.
So what else is coming up for you? I know you've got Whiteout on the 7th of December. What other gigs are in the pipeline?
Like we're playing The Gathering in the warehouse, SWG3 warehouse.
Nice one. For the first ever gig we did with B12 was The Gathering at St Luke's. It was the first ever time we hooked up with him, because we'd interviewed the Slicks on our podcast, and we end up going to see them at St Luke's. We end up good pals with them, and we met Gareth and that through that kind of thing. That's how we end up working with B12. So,
Thanks, man.
might see you at the gathering, you never know.
I hope so.
Might get your concert, your gig on YouTube. So that's what we kind of do, interviewing a bit of your
that'd be
gig.
good, getting because we were trying to post more stuff on YouTube, but we just never really gotten like quality recordings.
I know, you see us, you see like a kind of homeless looking guy, he runs up and down the stage, he's like,
Aye.
Ryan.
Ryan.
He does our gigs, like, he does the filming at our gigs, but he runs about everywhere.
Nice.
People are like, who's that homeless guy? Go give him a high at his vest.
And if you believe in conspiracy, who's that guy to run
Jeez.
Nah, he was meant to be here today, but it's Sunday morning. Like,
Don't blame him.
He's
It
lost to
was
the wind.
tough getting up this morning.
Yeah, it was an uphill struggle getting up. We had our manager, Courtney, who's like all of our best
Courtney.
pals.
Courtney, come up stage.
Yeah, man, she had the honour of having to like phone every single one of us this morning, being like, "You lot better be up." I think she phoned me about 10 times.
You're going to have to explain this dynamics, because we've interviewed a lot of bands in the independent scene, and very few come with a manager.
Right, well, I would say
Courtney.
we'd still label ourselves as independent, but Courtney did basically just she has this like drive where she's like, I need to send every email and every message and fill out every invoice right now.
So if you make it, Courtney's the reason.
Yeah. I'd say that. I'd say that. They don't give her enough credit, Courtney. Would you like to say a couple words? Like,
Why are you talking about Apparatus?
Apparatus, okay. Apparatus was like the independent gig that took place 29th of September at Room 2, which was like, I think probably the best thing that the band's ever, I mean...
and it's all because of her, because...
Yeah.
Yeah, see, for a year in, yous have got quite an arsenal of gigs yous have done.
Oh yeah.
Quite an arsenal, quite a good lot of venues there. But some bands go for a couple of years before they start getting a sniff at even the smaller venues in Glasgow. It can be a struggle, you know it yourselves, so you have done pretty well. Done really well. Done really well.
I think it's a pretty big thing that you guys are playing at the SWG3 warehouse next year.
That's massive.
Like, yeah, that is massive.
Yeah, you've done Poetry Club, haven't you? Yeah, it's still a good for you. I like Poetry Club. It's very intimate. But I've been there for like comedy gigs and music.
Back to Courtney. Yeah, she basically organised the entirety of the gig. So did all the talking to the venue, all the like hiring of kits, all the logistics, all the not fun stuff that comes with playing. So
all the essential stuff that need the real bands today.
Yeah, I'll say Apparatus is probably one of our biggest accomplishments, because I don't know if you know, it was an idea that me and my friend Reese had, and it was this joint.
Oh, so that's why you're flung this in there, isn't it? I want my props.
It was we were gonna do.
And me.
No, it wasn't. It was me and Reese. It's a joint band. 2 drum kits, 2 vocalists, 2 guitars, 2 basses, and we never thought we would be able to pull it off. But Courtney
that sounds
sorted
actually
the
pretty
whole thing
decent,
out,
man. Did you get
and
footage of that?
Yeah,
we did. It's on the YouTube and on the
Yeah,
Instagram.
I will go and have a watch of that. It
And
does sound really good.
The turnout was insane.
What, yeah, plug your
Oh, it's
YouTube.
just Apparatus band. You should be able to find it. Yeah.
if you search up just Apparatus, it should come up.
Yeah, for the first.
Apparatus band on YouTube, and you can find the professional videos of Apparatus.
Yeah, for their first independent gig, the turnout was insane. We nearly filled out the whole place.
It was the whole night. The whole crowd was bouncing. So we had Syncratic. Oh, it was absolutely mental. So we had Syncratic, which has actually featured Jack Beattie, who works here.
I know a couple of boys like this. Rory works here. I mean, he's in one of the bands. Obviously, we have a virtual mic thing like Ear Candy Sessions. We got a lot of bands that for the independent scene have come along and done that. So hopefully yous would come along and do that. I think the next sessions might even be on this stage.
I don't know. I think our first gig was technically here, playing on the stage, and it was really crazy because we were kind of just saying to everyone in our school as a joke, "Hey, come see us at HMV." And maybe 100 people turned up from our school, like all like.
It's crazy because like people do just stop and watch the bands as well.
Aye.
It's a good wee thing they've done in here. They're having a stage
I
and
know,
a music
it's really cool.
Because it's music fans that come to buy.
Aye.
Especially people come down to get finals. It's actual fans that will go, "Oh, who's this wee band?" Because I've filmed in here a few times. I filmed a couple of gigs, and it does. You get a wee crowd, and it's good going.
It was crazy, yeah. Seeing everyone just. I hope they're having a good time. I don't know.
Nah, they would have been, mate. So, just before we wrap up, because it's been a pleasure meeting you guys, and I do hope I get to see you at one of these gigs. No doubt I probably will in the December one. But plug all your socials, plug everything that's coming out. Just give yourselves a plug.
Okay. Do you want
What am I supposed to say? Instagram at apparatus.band. What, just the band stuff, yeah?
Yeah, band stuff.
Yeah, I think we're
Don't put it in your Tinder profile.
I think we're getting on Bandcamp soon as well, so again, just Apparatus.
Yeah, we've got a Void of Consequence coming out on the 15th of November, so later next week.
There's a wee pre-save link in our Instagram bio.
Yeah, there's a wee pre-save link in our Instagram, which is also Apparatus.
You've got a link tree in Instagram?
Yes.
We did.
Yeah, we do.
Where's it going?
Somebody must have took it out.
And then so we've got this 7th of December gig at the ballroom, Classic Grand Ballroom for Whiteout Festival. And then we've got the Gathering, hopefully, February. Yeah.
Well, it's not been announced yet, so I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
I'll let it out first.
well, yeah,
It's alright, I'll
next
say
year.
it, Gareth.
23rd of January, Apparatus at Ivory Blacks.
Nice.
Oh, brilliant. Stuck that one right by us, Courtney.
So yeah, just you can find us everywhere on social media, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, and most of our stuff is done through our Instagram. So
Well, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm looking forward to seeing you actually on stage at one of these gigs. Buzzing for it. So this has been Apparatus. I'm Cruicky, guys. Thanks for tuning in.